Hello, my film is La Región Salvaje, and it's a social film about a situation in Mexico, but it also plays with genre and horror and science fiction. I think it's about people that are not following their desires in life, that they have twisted their desires towards society or moral ideas are what's acceptable for them, and so they're unhappy with their relationships in life, husband, boyfriends, children, etc. But there's something that comes from another world, another planet, maybe from outer space, and changes them in some way.
Es lo más hermoso que vas a ver en tu vida. En el universo, probablemente. Nada va a volver a ser igual.
Estoy nervioso, Verónica. Es muy raro todo esto.
Confía en mí. Tú le vas a gustar.
This film, it was inspired by the anger and violence towards people that like the same sex. That was the initial inspiration, but the film is more than that. It's very based on visual elements that I was attracted to and that somehow made sense about that. It was a bit complicated because I found that what I wanted to discover was in some ways undiscoverable for me, and that's why when I had this idea, along with Gibran Portela, the screenwriter, we had this idea of having an element come in that is away from this world. It was a very definite way of showing the interior of the characters in some kind of metaphor.
Primero pensarás que estás alucinando. Lo que está allá en la cabaña es la parte primitiva de todos. Nunca se va a extinguir. Solo se va a perfeccionar.
We had to do some newspaper articles in the movie, some newspaper cover, and for me it's always, I can always tell when those things are done, that they look a little bit fake in movies, the cover of a newspaper or something. So when we were designing it, I decided along with the art director to go directly to the people that had inspired that scene of the newspaper. So we went to the newspaper, the local newspaper, and we asked them to design it. And so they said they would design it, but the cheapest way and the best way would be if they can print that cover we want and put it in the actual newspaper and sell it. No? So they printed like 1,000 copies of this fake cover that we created about what happens in the film that ends up in the news, and they were selling it in the town where we shot the movie, and many people bought this newspaper assuming that the cover was real.